senator taking the floor to speak will not speak for more than 5 minutes. Proceed, Senator Chute.
As you've said, I have got 3 minutes left. I was at data protection. Now I will proceed to duplication of information. Mr. Speaker, this bill will help us in identifying duplicated processes. Let's say, for example, Honorable Speaker, in a place like Marsabit and Upper Eastern Northeastern, people don't know how to read and write. And if that data is in a system, if you come even after a year, definitely you will have your data being kept well. Mr. Speaker, the other issue I want to raise is currently digital system is helping us also in so many places. Like I said earlier, Mr. Speaker, our people are traveling all the way to Ethiopia simply because of inefficiency in National Hospital Insurance Fund. Now, because of this system, if this bill goes through, that means it's good for our people, that they can access their documentation anywhere they will be. Mr. Speaker, the other issue I want to raise is currently in Marsabit, there is issue on item number 8, on clause 46 and 47. This one deals with health tourism. That's why, Honorable Speaker, I said earlier, our people are going inside Ethiopia and also in some instances India. I think if this bill goes through, we'll have people coming to Kenya, not people leaving Kenya, going into Ethiopia or even India. Mr. Speaker, before we got 2010 Constitution, when the district commissioners are in charge of the districts, we have, Mr. Speaker, our hospitals having medication. People are coming all the way from Ethiopia, coming into hospitals in a place called Sololo and Moyale, and as far as Marsabit. Unlike today, our people are doing their tourism health service in Ethiopia and some in India. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, I want to urge my fellow senators to support this bill. This is a very good bill, good for Kenyans and good for where I come from, Marsabit County. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Maanzo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to comment on this very important health bill, whereby we are talking of going digital and making sure that, Mr. Speaker, that hospitals improve in Kenya. Mr. Speaker, there has been a need to improve the processes dealing with the hospitals in Kenya. From the time a patient reports or happens to be an emergency case in case of an accident, up to the time that patient is referred or transferred, or up to the time that patient leaves the hospital. And in the unfortunate case of death, then the whole process has to be complete. And the use of digitalization or making sure that everything goes keeps records faster. And the most important in proposal of this bill is the privacy of the patients. Because the moment things are digital, there is a likelihood of hacking and there is a likelihood of information leaking to the wrong persons, and that information may be used wrongly against patients. But the way things are currently is very manual, and you need, even the past records of the patient. The moment everything is in a digital form, you are likely to pick what is the history. And in the event that particular patient had collapsed or had just had an accident and is unable to talk for themselves, it is easier to pick that information from data. And once you pick that, it is easier to know how to treat or deal with that particular patient. The moment things are in a data form or in a digital form which can be accessed electronically, then it makes it easy also to effect payments. In the event the patient is insured, then it is safer for the hospital, and the hospital can proceed without first demanding monies to be paid or before the patient is attended to. But